Very pleasant good evening and welcome to Trinity Gymnasium here at Trinity College of Jacksonville for exciting NCCAA Men's South Region Basketball. Tonight's guests are the Eagles from Pensacola Christian College, playing against the Trinity College of Jacksonville Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise for our opening prayer and national anthem? Lord Father, as always, thank you for allowing us to come here together tonight. Lord, we pray that we'll have a godly evening, competitive on the court, but glorifying to you. Protect all players from injury. Bless Pensacola as they travel home. Give them a safe road, Father. Number one, and we remember to continue to worship our Lord and Savior. In Jesus' name, amen. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the four core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that every participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment so we can enjoy tonight's competition. And now for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Eagles from Pensacola Christian College. At guard, a 6'1 junior from Woodstock, Virginia, number 1, Paul Stickles. At guard, a 6'2 senior from Crawley, West Virginia, number 3, Caden Pack. At guard, a 6'3 sophomore from Curitiba, Brazil, number 13, Raul Bertinato. At forward, a 6'6 senior from Loveland, Colorado, number 22, Derek Woods. At forward, a 6'6 senior from Burleson, Texas, number 50, Liam Gertz. Pensacola Christian is led by head coach Jason Bell and assistant coaches Micah Conlin and Mark Getch. Introducing your Trinity College of Jacksonville Eagles. At guard, a 6-foot sophomore from Canton, Georgia, number 2, Tate Evans. At guard, a 6'1 senior from Valdosta, Georgia, number 4, DJ Thompson. At guard, a 5'9 senior from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, number 13, Diego Fernandez. At forward, a 6'6 senior from Northport, Florida, number 24, Brendan Hill. And at forward, a 6'4 senior from Miami, Florida, number 30, Maximus Fuentes. Eagles are led by head coach Zach Shank and assistant coaches Scott Olson, Joe Jenkins, and O'Neal Thompson. It's South Region men's basketball time here inside Trinity Gymnasium. We've already had one fantastic matchup, and we're looking forward to another. Pensacola Christian at Trinity College of Jacksonville. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and you're watching us live on the TCJ Eagles Sports Network. These two teams very well evenly matched. Pensacola Christian coming in at 11-7. 3-2 in NCCAA Division II competition. Trinity College of Jacksonville, 9-7 overall and 3-1 in South Region play. Their last game, 104-79 win over Southeastern Baptist College. And Pensacola Christian is coming off an overtime thrilling win, 89-87 at Toccoa Falls. Both those games happened this past Saturday. Taden Owens running the baseline, finding Fuentes to Diego Fernandez, and Brandon Hill will draw the first foul and go to the line. First foul didn't take very long, and it goes against Derek Woods, his first, and team first. And Brandon Hill at the line for two. And number one is up. And it is good. So 1-0 as we start South Region play. The women's game went down to the wire. Pensacola Christian won that game 100-93. Nearly 200 points scored. Hill goes 1 for 2, and one of the rarest scores we'll see in a basketball game, 1-0. Will we see 1-1? We'll find out soon enough. Caden Peck, 19.8 points per game. He is a leading scorer for Pensacola Christian. That's Liam Gertz, the big senior. He's at 17.2. Gertz looking for Paul Stickles at 6.5, and Stickles misses the first shot attempt for Pensacola Christian. Pensacola Christian averages 81.3 points per game and allows 76.4. Trinity scores 84.9 but allows 82.8. Brandon Hill misses the short jumper off the glass, pulled in by Gertz. And we have some national rankings on the floor that we'll tell you about as we get opportunities. Stickles outside, they work the ball to Gertz, guarded by Fernandez. Big size advantage for Gertz. His pass knocked away, but then off the hands of DJ Thompson. In that game at Toccoa Falls, Pensacola Christian was down 76-66, 10 points with 3 minutes left. They came back. Caden Pack, a three-pointer. Stickler, 2 free throws. Gertz, 2 free throws. Pack, a fast break. That tied it up at 76 all. And then Caden Pack hit a jump shot with 5 seconds left in overtime to give PCC the win. They shot 44% in that game and hit 10 three-pointers, 17 of 20 at the line. That's how you get it done. 10 seconds to shoot. And the layup is good for Derek Woods. He averages 2.8. And a 2-1 start. Pensacola Christian. Fuentes thought about a three, instead gave it up to Hill. Here's Diego Fernandez. Three-pointer, no good. Fernandez scored only 19 on Saturday. He dropped to number 2 in the country, only a 1/10 of a point in it now. Hill with the steal. In that game against Southeastern Baptist College, scored 103 points, their second highest total of the season. Again, they average 84.9. They allow 82.8. Trinity has a number 6 offense in the country and the number 14 defense. And a jump ball. Brandon Hill met up with Liam Gertz. We're going to see that matchup quite a bit tonight. Pensacola has the possession arrow. Pensacola's offense, number 11 in the country. They have the number 8 defense as well. 24 points along with Taden Owens in that win on Saturday. Diego had 19, and we have ourselves a whistle as the officials talking to the fans over on the stage. Fernandez comes in averaging 24.5 points per game. He's number 2 in points per game and number 2 in total points scored, but he's played 5 fewer games than the leading scorer. He's number 12 in total three-pointers with 34, number 18 in free throw percentage at 81.7, and number 1 in total free throws made at 136. Caden Pack for Pensacola Christian, number 10 in the country at 19 points per game. Liam Gertz is number 21 at 17.3. And Raul Bernatato is 13 points, 6 for 10 from three-point range in that win on Saturday. And we have ourselves a three-pointer made by TCJ. And the Eagles lead at 4-2. Taden Owens with the three-point shot. Missed opportunity for Derek Woods. Taden Owens averages 14.6 points per game. And look at Brandon Hill with the follow-up. He averages 7.4. He now has 3. Fast pace in these past several moments. And that's Liam Gertz burying a three-pointer. Liam Gertz, again, number 21 in the country, 17.3 points per game. Owens collides with Caden Pack. Ball goes out of bounds. It's Trinity's ball. 16:29 left to go in the first half. When we get a break, we'll give you some of the point totals of that women's game. Unbelievable by Brooklyn Bosher, 42 points, and we'll tell you more when we get an opportunity. Bosher, 42 for Pensacola Christian. Taden Owens will go to the line. He will shoot 2. And Taden Owens, one of Trinity's leading scorers at 14.6. At the free throw line, a very nice 72.4%. He is 55 for 76. Pending these two right here, and the first one is good. That is point number 4. 7-5. TCJ off to an early lead, but don't rest on this team. Both these teams score in the 80s, but again, Pensacola gives up in the mid-70s. Trinity gives up in the low 80s. Well, Owens hits them both. He now has 5 of TCJ's 8. Big South Region matchup, and as usual, these two teams very evenly matched, as are all the teams in the South Region. It's very difficult to predict a winner in any game. Rebounded by Maximus Fuentes. And very quickly up the court go the TCJ Eagles. Fuentes, little strong on the short jumper, rebounded by Gertz. And bringing it up the court is Raul Bertinato. Quickly to Pack. He pump fakes and finds Gertz wide open for 3, but he'll get on top of the big man, and a block shot from DJ Thompson. Up the right side. Fuentes to Fernandez. 1-on-3. He feeds Hill instead, and a foul. I believe that was Caden Pack. If so, that's number 1. It is team foul number 2. That one is on the floor. And so Trinity will inbound with a 3-point lead. He's Conlin on the court now for Pensacola Christian. Inbound pass, draws a whistle, and a blocking foul apparently called against Diego Fernandez, or Taden Owens rather. Both of them were nearby, so Owens will get charged with his first personal foul. It is team foul number 1 as well. And Paul Stickles gets the layup for PCC. I have to try to remember not to just say Eagles. Owens across midcourt. Braden Pack is here. Braden Motter, I'm trying to say, is here. He's the SID. He's also an assistant coach. Does the stats and helps with the women's program as well. So he is in attendance. Taden Owens goes high off the rim. And a rebound for Caden Pack. His pass stolen away by Maximus Fuentes. Up the left side of the court. A collision, no call. Rebound Hill, second chance. Officials are letting them play on. Very physical battle. And Fernandez is open for three. It's off the rim and rebounded by Pack. And both teams making contact, but no calls. Officials are letting them play on. A lot of action left. Still 14 minutes to go in the first half. In case you joined us late, the reason is that women's game, very exciting. Ran long. Three-pointer for Gertz, no good. Rebound for Conlon. Outside the Eagles, 4-3, in and out. And rebounded by DJ Thompson, who is one of the best rebounders here in the South region. Thompson to Owens, toe on the line. That's a two-point attempt. Doesn't go. Blaze Conlon with the rebound. There's some big men out there on the court for Pensacola Christian. Liam Gertz is 6'6", the senior from Burleson, Texas. We've seen him play a lot in this gym, not just regular season, but postseason games as well. And Blake Conlon buries a three to give Pensacola Christian the lead at 10-8. We have our first timeout. Looks like it's going to be another barn burner here inside Trinity Gymnasium. BSN Sports is the official sports equipment and athletic apparel supplier of TCJ Eagles Athletics. Since 1972, they've made it their mission to elevate the student-athlete experience, remove everyday hassles, and coaches can quickly order their team uniforms, apparel, and equipment from the world's top brands. In addition, BSN will provide deep expertise in nearly every sport and at every level, from recreational leagues and elite club select organizations to high school, collegiate, or professional teams. BSN Sports and TCJ Athletics make a winning combination. 10-8, a lot of action, especially in the past several minutes. It's still early, but Trinity coming out with the lead, and then Pensacola doing it back and forth. Trinity just 2 for 10 from the field, but they do have some free throws as well. Pensacola 4 for 10 so far. 10-8, Pensacola Christian leads. And off to Fernandez, to Sherrard Adams, just onto the court. Three-pointers wide to the right. And rebounded by Caden Pack. Pensacola walks it across the timeline. Gertz sets up a perfect screen. Pack inside to Conlon, and it rolls around and drops in. Second basket for Blaze Conlon. Pensacola Christian 11-7. They shoot 47% from the field, 32% from three-point range, and 64% at the line. Owens from the elbow. Couple of bounces and a friendly bounce, drops in. He now has 7, and it's a 2-point lead. Trinity shoots 44% from the field, 37% from three-point range, and there's a three-pointer for Caden Pack. And Trinity at 71% at the free throw line. And Caden Pack with the three to make it a 5-point lead, and we have ourselves a foul. That's going against Caden Pack. And that will send Diego Fernandez to the line. So Fernandez will shoot 2. Or nope, they're going to change it and call it on the floor. All players had started to line up around the line. Owens takes the inbound pass. And Owens works the ball to the far sideline. Takes the shot, doesn't go. And it's going to go out of bounds off TCJ. And so Pensacola with a 5-point lead. Players get a moment to catch their breath. And we're back underway. Caden Pack, that three hit on the last trip, his 22nd of the season. That's Pack hustling inside, and Conlon is open. He beats Diego Fernandez, and we have ourselves a timeout. Conlon now with 7 points. 30-second timeout called by Coach Zach Schenk. 17-10. Trinity College of Jacksonville, formerly Trinity Baptist College, was founded in 1974. Since then, now for 50 years, a leader in providing quality Christian higher education in North Florida. Trinity offers numerous majors, including pastoral studies, missions, business, education, music, criminal justice, sports management, and many more. College also has a nationally competitive athletics program, as you're watching right now. Here in the NCCAA, TCJ offers many outstanding online programs for adult learners as well. You can get a lot of information just by going to tcj.edu. Trinity College is Jacksonville's Christian college. 17-10. 11:44 left to go in the first half. TCJ will inbound. Fernandez will bring it up the court. Work to Sherrard Adams. Adams in the corner, finding Fernandez. Fernandez jump shot off the front of the rim, but rebounded by Owens over near the sideline. Owens in the paint. And that one does not go. It rolled around the rim and dropped out into the hands of Raul Bertinato. And so missed opportunity for Trinity to get a little bit closer. The ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Pensacola's ball. Owens tapped it away. He was claiming that it eventually hit Pack in the foot. The official says no. And a substitution. We'll get our first look at Luke Peck, 6.3 points per game. And also returning to the court is Derek Woods. 7-point lead for PCC. Watch their game against Bob Jones. What a fantastic game that was. Conlin wide open in the middle of the lane, and a terrific feed from Derek Woods. Conlin with 9 of his team's 19. And that is the margin, 19-10. Owens crosses midcourt. Fernandez running the baseline outside to Adams. And the three is good. Sherrard Adams is coming off a 24-point performance against Southeastern Baptist. Taden Owens also had 24 in that game. Pack looking for Woods. He lost the ball but got it right back. Now this is Peck finding Conlin for 3. Wide to the left, rebounded by Thompson. And here comes Diego Fernandez. Double team action. Of course, Coach Bell knows all about Fernandez. He's going to try to get his best defenders on the senior from Bayamon, Puerto Rico. Good screen by Shadrach Kokora. Fernandez a strip. Kokora picks it up. Thompson with the second chance. His first basket. And DJ Thompson on the board for TCJ. And we're going to have ourselves a foul. That will go against Shadrach Kokora. Thompson on the season, who just got that basket a moment ago, averages 6.6. Caden Pack at the line. He can score from pretty much anywhere on the floor. He's at 61% from the line on the season as a team PCC. But in that game at Toccoa Falls, they were 17 for 20 at the line, especially down in the clutch when they had that 10-point comeback in the last 3 minutes. They hit all 4 of their shots. Pack goes 1 for 2. He now has 4, and his team leads 20-15. DJ Thompson with possession. Finds Alex Dawson at the top of the arc. Dawson to Adams. That's for 3. Good. The second 3 in as many tries. And the Eagles of TCJ have pulled to within 2. There is a Pensacola man at the scorer's table. I can't quite tell who it is just yet. Thompson did the effort. Owens brings it up court and puts it in. Caden Owens with 9. 20-20, our score. To the corner, three-point shot. Hits off the rim. Luke Peck. Alex Dawson brings it up court. Thinks better of it as he gets into Conlon. And then Liam Gertz rejects Taden Owens. And great sportsmanship by Liam Gertz, the senior from Burleson, Texas. Again, he's played on this court, not just regular season, but some postseason games that we've hosted here. And watching them when Trinity goes to Pensacola, that man can play some basketball. It's Pensacola and Bob Jones, always right at the top of the South region, along with TCJ. And a really nice touch by Luke Peck. And we have ourselves a timeout as Pensacola Christian regains the lead. And the Trinity fans liking the call. Luke Peck called for the foul after the shot. His first, it's team fifth. So one foul left to give before Trinity is in the 1-and-1. Fernandez across midcourt. And Fernandez in the lane. Basket is good and one. Diego Fernandez. Chance at a three-point play. That one ties the score at 22. Foul is on Liam Gertz, his first. Team foul number 6. And Diego Fernandez at the line. Number 18 in the country at about 82%. That means there are 17 more doing even better. So NCCAA Division II doing a fantastic job at the line. Diego's actually at 84% entering play tonight. And the first of two is good. Or check that one. He gets the three-point play. A little ahead of myself. But Trinity leads 23-22 after they trailed 19-10. So a really nice 13-3 run. Pensacola trying to reclaim the lead. This is Bertinato outside to Stickles. Back to Bertinato for three. In and out. And Thompson with another rebound. DJ Thompson already with 4. And Fernandez will take it himself. Misses the shot. Dawson picks up the loose ball. And it's batted around and pulled in by Bertinato. Wide open for 3. It's good. Luke Peck. And he didn't even look at the basket. He turned and fired all in one motion and swished it through. And then the collision at midcourt. And it will be a foul against Paul Stickles. And Trinity will have the ball at the 1-and-1. That is team foul number 7. And Diego Fernandez will shoot. 1 for 1 so far tonight. He leads the country in free throws at the moment, 135 made. He's around 150 attempts. And he leads it by far. No one else is over 100. That one bounces around and drops in, so Fernandez will get a second. 2 for 2 at the line. That's point number 3 so far tonight. Or check that, 4. Eagles will give up the rebound. All 4 TCJ players back near Coach Schenk getting some instruction. But with Fernandez shooting, there usually isn't a rebound. So he has 5, and we're tied at 25. This is Stickles up the left sideline. Got a Pack and a Peck on the court. This is Pack. Caden. Spin move. Plants the foot. Keeps it still. Nice job not doing the travel. Stickles now guarded by Thompson. A high pass to Pack. Guarded by Fernandez. Fade away. Beautiful shot from Caden Pack. And he used the glass to perfection. That was by design. Adams goes coast to coast. And that's after a made basket. That's how quickly Sherrard Adams got up the court. He now has 8. And we have ourselves a whistle. Looks like it's against TCJ. Taden Owens, number 2. And team foul number 3. So Trinity still has a few fouls to give. And they are already in the 1-and-1. Pensacola will inbound, but first, a whistle. Resetting the shot clock to 20 seconds. 6:33 left in the first half. Very fast-paced. And Stickles, 2-pack in the corner, guarded by Dawson. Now Pack to Peck. Gertz, that big man, he can shoot a three. He already has one tonight. He gets inside the paint, too. Misses that shot. And Fernandez out-leaps. Almost a foot in height advantage for Gertz, but Fernandez, what a play! That is unbelievable for Diego Fernandez. If it's up to me, he's South Region Player of the Year, maybe in the country. Should definitely be an All-American this year. And we have a foul and 2 shots. The foul's called on DJ Thompson, his first, and Caden Pack at the line. 1 for 2 so far tonight. 6 total points. If he makes them both, we'll be tied. And this one is good. And here comes free throw number 2 from Pack, who came in at about 60% on the season. Second one misses. Rebound. PCC gave it up. Brandon Hill took it in. In that women's game, Brooklyn Bosher, 42 points. Yes, you heard me correctly. Micah Colson, 15. Sky Boyd, 18. Those are the leaders for Pensacola. Dawson for 3. Alex Dawson averages 7.6 points per game. And he just hit his 13th three-pointer of the season. Missed some time with injuries, slowly working his way back in. And a great move by Caden Pack, and that's why he's among the league leaders in scoring. That's points 8 and 9. Fernandez using Hill as a screen. Spin move. Might have gotten away with an extra step, but he lost the ball anyway. Chance for Pensacola to tie it or take the lead. Gertz, a spin move, and uses that terrific arm span. Goes underneath a couple of TCJ Eagles. Leading scorers for Trinity in the women's game. Kirsten Joseph, 21. Milani Vitella, 19. And Emma Parrish, 14. Alexandra Perez, 11. And Trevisha Giddens in 10. The double-digit scorers. Adams, NBA range, no. Dawson couldn't quite pull it in, and it goes out of bounds over to PCC. Amy Aarons had 7 for Pensacola. Reagan Moylan, 5. Amber Dudek, 2. And Abby Matney had 6. Other scorers for Trinity, Caroline Smith, 8. Victoria Broadway, 6. And Layla Harvey had 2. Fantastic win for Pensacola, 193. Trinity came back and tied it up, 81-81, and kept it very close the rest of the way. Gertz could not convert. Adams the rebound. Fernandez a chance to give his team back the lead as he brings it up court. Adams to Dawson. And plenty of time still left to shoot. Brandon Hill guarded by Gertz. Again, we're going to see that matchup a lot tonight. Hill in the paint. Misses. Ball batted out of bounds. It is last touched by Raul Bertinato. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Now the ball, did they hit the rim? The official says yes, so they will get 20. 3:49 left in the half. Adams to Fernandez. Bounce pass off Stickles. He was either trying to do that, bounce it off Stickles, or get it to Thompson. Either way, goes out of bounds. They call it a kick, so 20 seconds on the shot clock. Fernandez from the corner for 3. He's in double figures with 10. We're going to see some big-time players on each team play big basketball tonight. Fernandez, Owens, Pack, and Gertz, the 2 big men for each team. That one does not go. It's Fernandez with the ball. Thompson, Adams, Hill, and Dawson on the court. Bertinato, Pack, Gertz, Stickles, and Conlin for Pensacola. 13 to shoot. Bounce pass to Brandon Hill. And his pass batted up in the air. Dawson regains control, and he's rejected. Second chance. Will draw the foul and send Thompson to the line. Thompson will shoot 2. The foul is on Caden Pack. And Thompson at the line. That's the third personal foul on Pack. Thompson at 51% on the season. First of 2 off the front of the rim. 35-32. As a team, Trinity 71% entering play tonight. Of course, that's their official games only. And the second one does not go. And Bertinato pulls in the rebound. So missed opportunity to extend. It's still a one-possession game. 2:43 and counting left to go in the first half. Pack trying to get around Fernandez. They bump. To the elbow. Ball batted away, but picked up. And Bertinato misses that ball down and somehow. Fernandez to Adams in the corner. Nice job by Pack to get on top of Adams and keep him from firing the 3. 18 to shoot. They'll set up a play. Another screen by Hill. And another good defensive play, but a pullback 3, no good. Nice job by Caden Pack guarding Sherrard Adams, who is a three-point shooter. 35-32. This place is jam-packed. There aren't many seats available. Turnaround fadeaway is good for Caden Pack. 11 points for Pack. 35-34 the score. And Fernandez, guarded by Raul Bertinato. Pump fake, found Adams in the corner. Inside the paint, off the rim, rebound by Conlin. Pensacola could take the lead. Guarded by Adams. They work the ball to Stickles. He's wide open for 3. 5 points for Stickles and a 2-point PCC lead at 37-35. As a team, they shoot 32% from three-point range. Dawson in the paint. Off the glass, no. Hill, no. Rebound, Conlin. Missed opportunity on that possession. A couple of chances, and they do not drop in. Adams might have gotten away with a push. That one goes out of bounds, and it hits the back of Pack, who is standing on the baseline. And so Trinity will now have a chance to extend a current 2-point lead. 51.7 seconds to go. 35 for Trinity, 37 for Pensacola. So my mistake, Trinity a chance to tie the score or take the lead. We have a battle for the ball between a pair of 13s, and a jump ball will be called. And Trinity has the possession arrow with 40 seconds left. Again, a chance to tie it or take the lead. They have 19 on the shot clock. Bounce pass to Adams at midcourt. Trinity shooting 36%. Pensacola, 50%. Pensacola has made 15 shots to Trinity's 12. 5 to shoot. Thompson off the glass. No, they've gone cold in the last few moments. And Pensacola picks it up off the floor, and they have a chance to extend before the intermission. Bertinato back to Stickles at midcourt. One-on-one. Jersey numbers, one-on-one. Gertz sets the screen for Stickles. Then takes the pass outside the arc. Powers his way to the paint. Ball does not go, and that brings us to the intermission with the score. Pensacola Christian College 37. Trinity College of Jacksonville 35. If it's going to be like this, you don't want to miss anything. We'll pause here for halftime. Check out all the numbers, let you know what's going on as the second half is ready to begin. You're watching South Region Men's Basketball, Pensacola Christian at Trinity College of Jacksonville. We'll be back.
The National Christian College Athletic Association is dedicated to keeping Christ at the center of intercollegiate athletics, empowering student athletes and coaches to make a meaningful impact for Christ. We are the only intercollegiate athletics association where ring chasing and king chasing converge, as our member schools embody the love of Christ through our game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. The NCCAA also provides funding through the Sports Ministry Fund to support student athletes and coaches involved in sports mission trips and ministry activities. Since 2000, we have contributed over $445,000 to assist more than 6,700 student athletes and coaches. With 23 national championship events, we serve 88 member schools across the United States and Canada. The NCCAA, where ring chasing and king chasing converge.
Back to Trinity Gymnasium, where we're watching the second very exciting game of the night between Pensacola Christian College and Trinity College of Jacksonville. 37-35 PCC in a back and forth first half. Trinity shooting 35%, Pensacola Christian 48%. Trinity has hit 6 3-pointers, Pensacola 5. Trinity is 5 for 8 from the line, Pensacola 2 for 4. Both teams have really held on to the ball very well. 5 turnovers for PCC, just 3 for TCJ. Trinity has out-rebounded Pensacola 20-17. For Trinity, Diego Fernandez leads with 10, Tayden Owens 9, Gerard Adams 8. Alex Dawson and Brandon Hill each with 3, and DJ Thompson with 2. For Pensacola, Caden Pack with 11, Blaze Conlon 9, Paul Stickles 5, Liam Gertz 5, and Derek Woods 2. Caden Pack has 3 fouls. Stickles, Luke Peck, Derek Woods, and Liam Gertz each with 1. Tayden Owens has 2 for TCJ. DJ Thompson and Shadrach Kakura each have 1. So you're up to date. And the second half is now underway. Pensacola with the possession arrow, and they will inbound, and it appears that all 10 starters are on the court to start the second half, and a great move, and Caden Pack with the basket. Tayden Owens works his way across midcourt. Bounce pass to Fuentes is stolen away by Pack. He's going to be all alone for the easy lay-in. Don't give this team opportunities like that, because they will make you pay for it. And a quick 4-0 lead to start this second half, putting the total up to 41-35. Fernandez to Hill, to Thompson, beautiful feed, and the layup is good. DJ Thompson now with 4. And already we've had some excitement to start this second half, less than a minute in. 41-37, a whole lot of action left. I'm telling you what, I'm not going to get much sleep tonight because I'm wired up from these 2 games. And Caden Pack, another beautiful move. I said before halftime, big-time players are going to have big-time games tonight. Caden Pack already has 17 points. He has a long way to go to catch Brooklyn Bosher, who scored 42 for the women's team tonight. As the women of Pensacola won the game 100-93. Hill misses, but Thompson, a couple of pump fakes, and he puts it right back in. So he now has 8, and it's a 4-point lead for PCC. Beautiful royal blue jerseys. Fernandez will be called for a foul. He's claiming he got all ball, but the official says body contact as well. That's number 1 on Diego Fernandez. And team foul number 1 of this second half. Plenty of time left. This one appears like it's going to go down to the wire like we saw earlier tonight. We get an opportunity, we'll tell you the next game's coming up, and we might have that chance right now. For Pensacola Christian, after tonight's game, they're going to be at Baptist University of Florida in Graceville, so they'll drive home after tonight, then have a very short trip to Graceville. Fernandez misses the 3. Hill pulls in the rebound, double-teamed in the paint, and a foul. No, a jump ball. Liam Gertz tangling up with Brandon Hill again. Trinity has the arrow because Pensacola inbounded. That game is on Saturday at 4 p.m. Central Time. And then a couple of home games. February 12th, home against Southeastern Illinois College at 7:30. And then a South Region matchup. Pensacola will host Bob Jones University on Valentine's Day. That's a women's-men's doubleheader. Trinity College of Jacksonville, after tonight, will go to Toccoa Falls this Friday night at 7, and Bob Jones Saturday afternoon at 3. Now, both of those will also be women's-men's doubleheaders. The women's games will start 2 hours before. Tayden Owens for 3, his second of the night. He now has 12 points. One final home game left for TCJ, February 14th against Trinity College of Florida at 4 p.m. And a response from Blaze Conlin nullifies that three from Owens, and it's a 4-point advantage again for PCC. TCCEagles.com and TrinityEagles.com, and a great move from Brandon Hill, who now has 5, and it's a 2-point deficit. Pensacola walks it across midcourt. Paul Stickles, hands off to Caden Pack, guarded by Fernandez. The South Region Tournament, both men and women, will be at Toccoa Falls College this year. Stickles for 3 from the corner, misses everything, and Fernandez pulls it in, and the crowd lets him have it, but don't rest on that. Stickles can score points. The alley-oop layup for Taden Owens, or check that, DJ Thompson, a beautiful move. And the assist to Diego Fernandez, who is among the nation's leaders in assists. And contact, no call. Missed opportunity for Burton. Try that again, Bertinato, as the ball rolls out of bounds and will go over to PCC. We're tied at 46. Alex Dawson will take over for Maximus Fuentes. Pensacola started hot in the second half, and Trinity has come back to tie it up. So Trinity right now has outscored them 11-9 after a 37-35 first half, went in favor of PCC. Not sure what the delay is about. Maybe to get some attention to Brandon Hill, who's over at the trainer's table. So Coach Shank wants to keep him in the game, so he's just getting the tape on his bandage redone. No injury. And we're back underway. A chance for PCC to regain the lead, 46-46. Still more than 16 minutes left. Ball gets away, picked up by Stickles. Pack and Owens tangled up near midcourt. Both are back ready in their positions. Gertz, 4-3. It's good. That's the second of the night for Liam Gertz. And he has 8 total points. And we told you Gertz is not afraid to shoot that three-pointer. That's his 51st of the season. And on the other end, Brandon Hill draws the foul. That will be number 1 on Blaze Conlin, putting Hill at the line, where he is 1 for 2 so far tonight. And Brandon Hill came in at 60% on the season. And as I've said before, he's been fantastic in the second half of the season. That one didn't go, but he still has another one coming. And a chance to put it back to within 2. Trinity will give up the rebound. They'll put all 4 of their other men who were talking with Coach Shank back on the defensive side of the court. Paul Stickles is back there for PCC. And Hill makes sure we don't need to worry about a rebound. That's point number 6. And it's a 2-point game, 49-47. So Trinity with 1 home game left. They still have some road games as well. Trinity College of Florida will be here on Valentine's Day. Alex Dawson with his first foul, and that will send Paul Stickles to the line, his first opportunities at the stripe tonight. Stickles on the season, very nice, 77%, 27 for 35. It was Trinity College of Florida that TCJ put up 116 points on a couple of weeks ago down in Trinity, Florida. That was a team record for a non-overtime game. Stickles hit the first one. He now has 6, and he makes the lead 3 for his team, and now 4. Hard to believe they're at only 64% coming in, because they've been doing very well in their last few games. Stickles now with 7. And Fernandez misses the layup. 4-point lead. And really thought about it was Raul Bertinato, but he pulled back instead. Found Pack, who got the ball inside to Conlin, who gets it in on the second chance. Blaze Conlin not giving up on the play. He now has 14. So Conlin has quietly had himself a really nice game. Owens in the paint. Misses. Hill, the rebound. the layup, and the foul on the basket is good. Brandon Hill, a chance at a three-point play. I think they're calling Liam Gertz. We're going to check and make sure. It looked like they had a 50 held up, and that is the correct call. Number 2 on Gertz, and Hill 2 for 4 so far. Right now it's a 6-point deficit. And, whoa, he got a very, very friendly couple of bounces. That ball, honestly, I thought had no chance of going in, but somehow after 3 bounces off the rim, it dropped through. 3-point lead for PCC. Conlon to the basket. Well, Conlon is not the man who gets all the press. Caden Pack, Liam Gertz, Raul Bertinato, they do. But Conlon now has 15 points. He came in averaging 7.4, so he has more than doubled that average now. And we still have more than 14 minutes left to play. 5-point Pensacola lead. Hill, guarded by Gertz. Well, Hill won the physical battle, but Gertz blocked the shot, kept it from going in, but there's a foul that will send Hill back to the line. This was not Gertz this time. It is Raul Bertinato, and that's his first. It is team foul number 3. Hill will get 2. First one good. He's now in double figures. Brandon Hill averages 7.4. Right now he's at 10, and he's trying to make this now a 3-point game. Baseball plays Bob Jones Friday and Saturday. Friday night at 6. Saturday doubleheader starts at 12. Softball plays Ave Maria Friday afternoon beginning at 1, and John Melvin Christian Saturday afternoon as well. We have a foul. That's going against Diego Fernandez. His second, team second, and Caden Pack at the line. So far 2 for 4, but 17 points. He averages 19.8. Came in number 10 in the country in points per game, and that one pops out. 55-51, pending free throw number 2. Comes Pack with his second. And I thought I heard a whistle. It might have been a fan making a noise. But Pack goes 1 for 2. He now has 18 points. And it's a 5-point Pensacola lead. Pack 2, Brandon Hill in the paint. Gets the shot off. It doesn't go. Thompson couldn't quite pull it in. Gertz did. Okay, some missed opportunities, and Pensacola has been taking advantage of it. They are shooting well. They're at 54%. Trinity's at 41%. Both teams have upped their game in the second half. And Fernandez was able to get over Conlon and get the rebound. Diego, he's 5'9", but he can get up the ladder. Adams. Gerard Adams, his third of the night, 11 total points. And it's a 2-point deficit. Trinity looking for a stop to try to tie it up or take the lead. Jaden Little at the scorer's table for TCJ. Raul Bertinato, 11.6 points per game, looking to get on the board for the first time. That ball hit the top of the backboard, but the officials say keep it in play. Adams wide open. Will it go? No. Hill couldn't quite get there. He was tripped up, but no call. And a bounce pass to Fernandez. 15 to shoot. Ball did hit the rim. 10 seconds left. Guarded by Gertz. 8 to shoot. Underhand, no. And a ball batted around, and Owens couldn't pull it in. So Trinity trying to tie it up, unable to do so on this trip. Jaden Little will come onto the court. Brandon Hill will come off. They don't lose any size, trading Hill for Little. In fact, they actually gain a little bit of size. Jaden Little, 6'9", a junior from right here in Jacksonville. Kind of bounced around for a couple of years, and we are very glad that he settled here at TCJ this season. Jaden Little averages 4.1, but he will rebound and he'll move the ball around very well. He's not afraid to shoot a three either. Gertz sets up two screens. Pack inside, shot blocked, but a second chance. Nice job by Derek Woods. He didn't give up. His first one was blocked, but he got the rebound and put it back in, and it's a 4-point lead for Pensacola Christian. With 12 minutes left, 58-54, a timeout called by Coach Jason Bell. We'll be back in just a moment.
The National Christian College Athletic Association is dedicated to keeping Christ at the center of intercollegiate athletics, empowering student athletes and coaches to make a meaningful impact for Christ. Our member schools embody the love of Christ through our game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. With 23 national championship events, we serve 88 member schools across the United States and Canada. The NCCAA, where ring chasing and king chasing converge.
We are ready to resume play. Trinity will have the possession. 12 minutes left, 58-54. It's been a very close game the whole time. Biggest lead, Pensacola led 19-10. 9-point lead, the biggest for either team. Trinity came back, took the lead late in the first half, and Pensacola at halftime was up by 2, 37-35. So far in the second half, Pensacola has outscored Trinity 21-19. Jaden Little misses, picked up by Thompson. Adams lost the handle, and that's the reason he misses the layup. Couldn't quite hold on. The ball batted away by Tatum Owens. Just has to beat Gertz, and Gertz thwarts the shot, but on the second attempt by DJ Thompson, there is a foul called. Very physical game. Thompson will shoot 2. He is nothing out of 2 so far. Waiting to see who gets the foul. It is Derek Woods with his second. And Thompson sinks the first of 2. Team foul number 4. Trinity has committed 3. Right now, the deficit is 3 for TCJ. Coach Shank talking to the official while Thompson gets ready for free throw number 2. And it is good. Even dozen for Thompson. 58-56. Trinity now looking to get a stop. Little will be called for the foul. He thought he had himself a legitimate pick, but it's going to be his first personal foul. Team foul number 4, so both have 2 to give. And Pensacola will inbound. Thompson, or check that, Little pleading his case, but the official says no. And Pack at the top of the arc, over to Gertz, and a foul away from the ball. I was watching the ball, so honestly, I didn't see what happened. It looks like they're going to call Jaden Little for a push, and that'll be his second foul. And Pensacola will get a 20-second shot clock. Shadrach Kokora in for Jaden Little. Shadrach, a fan favorite. Goes by Shaq. That's team foul number 5 on TCJ. Coach Shank wants an explanation about that last call. Now, I didn't see it. I was watching the ball, and the foul was well away. Stickles hands off to Pack, guarded by Fernandez. Also on the court, Bertinato, Woods, and Gertz. And a foul on Diego Fernandez. Called for reaching in. Fernandez very unhappy with the call, and that's team foul number 6. With Fernandez is Thompson, Owens, Kokora, and Adams. Coming up on 11 minutes left. That's personal foul number 3 on Fernandez. He and Caden Pack, both with 3 fouls. The only men with 3. Bounce gets away from Gertz. Grabbed by Fernandez. To Adams. And a touchdown. Gerard Adams with 13. Diego Fernandez with the assist. His 6th assist of the night. Outside to Stickles. He's open. And he buries it. And that's 10 for Paul Stickles. 61-58. Offensive foul on Diego Fernandez, and that is number 4. And Fernandez cannot believe that call. Fernandez hustling up the court. That was an incorrect call. Both feet were moving on the defender. But that's personal foul number 4. And we have ourselves a foul. They're going to get DJ Thompson saying he threw an elbow trying to get the ball. 61-58. 10-11 left. Well, I might have been wrong. I thought they called it on Thompson instead. Thompson shooting 2. And the foul is going against Raul Bertinato. And Thompson's all alone at the line. So it's either a technical or a flagrant. Well, Thompson will shoot 2. Here's the first. Good. That's point number 13, and it's now a 2-point deficit. 10 minutes and 11 seconds left. Now to make it a 1-point margin. Yes. 14 for DJ Thompson. He has hit 4 in a row after missing his first 2 back in the first half. Now it says the foul was on Caden Pack, and if so, that's his 4th. So I'm going to mark that down because that is what was put in on the scoreboard and in the stats. So they changed it from 13 to 3. And Trinity with the foul on the other end. So we'll take the foul off Raul Bertinato. So he's down to 1. And this foul was called on Shadrach Kakura. That'll be his 2nd. Now they called it an offensive foul, so no free throws, but it is team foul number 8. And we have 9:58 left to go, and they're saying give Pensacola a fresh 30-second shot clock, which is correct. And we are now ready to resume. Mendez still on the court. And an offensive foul called this time on Paul Stickles. And so Trinity now a chance to regain the lead. It's been a while since they've had the advantage. The foul's on Liam Gertz. That is number 4 on Gertz. And we have ourselves a timeout with the score. Pensacola Christian 61. Trinity College of Jacksonville 60. 9:53 left. Stay with us. 61 for Pensacola Christian, 60 for TCJ, 9:53 left in regulation. Trinity has come back a couple of times. Now they're trying to regain the lead. Dawson Thompson. Dawson fires a three. It's good. His second basket, both three-pointers, and that one gives Trinity a 2-point lead. But Caden Pack is rejected by Adams. And Fernandez, who has 3 fouls. I thought he had 4. He has 3. They checked it over, and it is 3. Bounce pass to Thompson, and he is blocked, but a foul. A late whistle, but it goes against Blaze Conlin. And DJ Thompson at the line for 2. He has hit 4 in a row. And for Conlin, that's his second personal. It is team foul number 7. And Trinity looking to extend it at the line, but it's a little short on the first. Luke Peck take over for Paul Stickles. First one missed. Second one is up and good. 1 for 2 for Thompson. 15 points and a 3-point TCJ lead. Pull up a chair. You don't want to miss the end of this one. It looks like it's going to be right down to the final buzzer. And on guard of Conlin is Adams. Bertinato lost it, got it back. And we have Peck 4-3. Now the whistle before the shot. Alex Dawson will be called for his second foul away from the ball, a push before the shot. Now let's see what they come up with for their final word. It is a 1-1. All right, so no shot, 1-1 for Derek Woods. Derek Woods at the line this season, 6 out of 10. Big free throws. And he misses the front end, and Dawson picks up the rebound. Now that's team foul number 9, so Pensacola is in the double bonus the rest of the way because the next one will mean 10. Trinity is in the 1-1. Pensacola is committed 7. Fernandez at the baseline or at the free throw line. Owens back to Fernandez. 6 to shoot. Fernandez collides with Pack. Goes underneath and lays it in. What a move. Diego Fernandez with 12. 66-61. 8:20 and counting. 5-point TCJ lead. Pass over to Bertinato. Feeds Pack right back. Nice job by Thompson keeping Pack from the layup. Swatted away. Pack got it back and a rejection. Thompson also pulls in the rebound. Pop-up pass to Fernandez. 1-on-1 with Peck, and the basket is good. 68, that's his 14th, 68 for Trinity. This loud crowd here inside the gym. Hopefully you can still hear what's going on. This place is jam-packed. Turn around, and a great pass to Derek Woods from Raul Bertinato. Woods snuck in behind the defense, unrecognized. And a 5-point lead for TCJ. Owens at midcourt to Fernandez. To a wide-open Sherrard Adams. It's good. Adams for 3, 16 points, his 4th of the night. And a timeout called by Coach Jason Bell. 71-63. I have to be honest, I've lost track of the timeouts. We'll have a pause here. Little mop-up duty happened, and I guess we'll be right back underway. So apparently not a coach's timeout, just to clean up the floor a little bit. 71-63, Trinity leads, 7:14 left. Trinity is shooting 44%. They were around 36% throughout the first half, so much better in the second. Pensacola, 52%. They've shot well all night long. Trinity has now hit 10 threes. Pensacola, 8. Trinity is 13 of 19 at the line. Pensacola is 5 for 9. Trinity has committed just 4 turnovers. Pensacola, 9. And Trinity has turned those 9 turnovers into 11 points. Trinity is out-rebounded 31-23. All right, Pensacola trailing by 8, looking to cut into the deficit. Thompson kicked it around outside to Bertinato, and a great move to the basket. He gets it to drop in his first points of the night. He averages 11.6. This is a 30-second timeout called by Coach Schenk. 6:58 left. I'm going to catch my breath. Hang in there. It's Trinity's ball, 71-65. 6:58 left in regulation. Trinity has outscored PCC 36-28 in the second half. Pensacola led 37-35 at halftime. Fernandez across midcourt. To Hill, to Adams. Beautiful move. Gerard Adams with 18. And 73-65 the score. 8-point lead. Don't rest on that because Pensacola can do that anytime they want to. 17 now for Blaze Conlin, who has more than doubled his season average of 7.4. Hernandez in the paint. No good. And a late whistle. And the foul is called against Luke Peck. That is his second. And team 8th. So 1-1, or actually a 2-shot foul for Diego Fernandez. 3 for 3 so far tonight, 14 points. As a team, Trinity 13 for 19. It looks like they'll give up the rebound. And Fernandez sinks the first of 2. These two teams will meet again at the end of the season out west. That will be February 21st, the final day of the season. Number 2, also good. What a way to end the season with a barn burner potentially like this one here. 8-point TCJ lead, 75-67. Coming up on 6 minutes left. Pump fake from Conlin across the court to Stickles. Liam Gertz turns and fires. It's good. Gertz has 4 fouls, but he doesn't do Coach Bell any good on the bench. That's his third 3 of the night, and he brings the margin down to 5. Gertz has 4. Fernandez has 3. Caden Pack has 4. And Sherrard Adams has another 3. 21 for Sherrard Adams, looking to become player of the game for the second time in a row. He and Tatum Owens shared that honor on Saturday. Bounce pass to Bertinato, back outside to Gertz. Well, Sherrard Adams, or Tatum Owens rather, thought he drew the charge, but no, Gertz puts it in at 13 points now for Liam Gertz. This will be the last time we see Liam Gertz here inside Trinity Gymnasium, so congratulations to Liam on an outstanding career at Pensacola Christian College. We know Coach Bell and your teammates are all going to miss you. And we can say the same for Caden Pack as well, the native of Crawley, West Virginia. He's also had a fantastic career. Fernandez is stripped of the ball. Good opportunity now for PCC. Under 5 minutes to go. Chance for them to potentially get to within 3. This is Bertinato. To the top of the arc where Sticklers is rating. Stickles inside to Conlin. Bounces off Owens and draws a foul. Looks like Sherrard Adams will be called for his first. And Pensacola, as a team tonight, 5 out of 9. They haven't had many opportunities. And Blake Conlin hasn't had any so far tonight. These will be his first 2. On the season, 43%, 12 for 28. That doesn't matter right now. And that's the reason why. And that's his 18th point. More importantly for him and the TCC Eagles, cuts a deficit down to 5. Number 2 is good. So throw away the numbers in this situation. 43%, but he goes clutch at the line, and Coach Shank wants a timeout with a 4-point lead and 4:36 left. 78-74. Trinity College leads. Foul situation. Caden Pack with 4. Liam Gertz with 4. Luke Peck, Blaze Conlin, Derek Woods, each with 2. Paul Stickles, 1. For Trinity, Taden Owens, 3. Diego Fernandez, 3. 2 each for Alex Dawson, DJ Thompson, Shadrach Kokora, and Jaden Little. Trinity shooting 45%. Pensacola, 56%. Trinity has hit 11 three-pointers, most of those by Sherrard Adams. Pensacola has hit 9 three-pointers, and they've spread those around. Liam Gertz has 3 to lead the team. Sherrard Adams has 5 for TCJ. 4:36 left, so both teams on fire in these last several minutes of the second half. 43-37, Trinity has outscored PCC in the second half to take this 4-point lead. Trinity will now inbound at midcourt. And Bertinato. Fernandez across midcourt. To Thompson. Looking for Owens. Wide open underneath. And that one dropped in. It looked like it was about to pop out, but the lead is back up to 6. Trinity averages 84.9, gives up 82.8. Pensacola averages 81.3, gives up 76.4. A rare miss for Liam Gertz. Fernandez. No basket, but a foul. He will shoot 2, and he hits the stage very hard. And we say that about Diego Fernandez a couple times every game. He is not afraid to give up the body. 16 points and big free throws coming with 4 minutes and 4 seconds left. And number 1 is good. That's 17 for Fernandez and a 7-point lead. Here comes number 2. It is good. 18 points for Fernandez. More importantly, an 8. Let's try again. Lead. I'm tired. But a very good, exciting tired. Gertz outside the arc. Pass is stolen. Thompson might have gotten a fingertip on the pass. Fernandez across midcourt. Gets some coaching instruction. They want to slow it down a little bit. The lead is 8. 3-possession game at the moment. Fernandez to Adams. Back to Fernandez. 10 to shoot. Fernandez all the way across the court. 6 to shoot. Owens open for 3. Yes! Hayden Owens. His second 3 of the night. 17 points. 85-74. Kicked outside. Conlin for 3. And he responds. Excellent shot by Blaze Conlin. And Conlon, I believe that's 22. Make that 25 because I had forgotten to write something down. But 25 points, and we have ourselves a foul at midcourt. Blaze Conlon, what a night he's had. 7.4 average, 25 points. 2:59 left to go. The foul is on Caden Pack, and that is number 5. So Caden Pack, 18 points, another really good game for the senior. And again, congratulations to Caden on a fantastic career at Pensacola Christian College. This is the last time he will play on this court. He gave it every ounce of effort he could muster up. So has Diego Fernandez, who has a chance to hit 20 points once again. And the first one is good. But as I've said many times, he cares more about the team winning than he does his personal goals. That's number 19. And a chance at 20. Just under 3 minutes left. And a very rare miss. Both teams in the double bonus the rest of the way. 86-77, a 9-point lead. Still far from over. Bertinato guarded by Fernandez. Stickles. Ball knocked away, and Thompson will get called for a block. Number 2 on DJ Thompson. Double bonus shooting. Paul Stickles, 2 for 2 at the line. The season, Stickles, 77% entering play tonight. Crowd trying to distract him, but these guys don't care one bit about the noise. That's number 11 and number 78 for the team. Here comes number 79 and number 12 for Stickles. Well, we have ourselves a timeout. 2:42 left to go. TCJ leads 86-79, a 7-point lead. 4 men in double figures for PCC. 5 men in double figures for TCJ. Blaze Conlon, 25. Caden Pack, 18. Liam Gertz, 13. Paul Stickles, 10. Sherrard Adams, 21. Diego Fernandez, 19. Taden Owens, 17. DJ Thompson, 13. And Brandon Hill, 10. And, of course, they're not the only scorers. All but 2 men who have entered the court tonight have scored points. Pensacola has used 7 players. Trinity has used 9. $86-79, 2:42 left to go. Trinity shooting 46%. Pensacola shooting 56%. Trinity has taken more shots, 61-54. Pensacola has made more shots, 30-28. Trinity 12 threes, Pensacola 10. Both teams hitting from beyond the arc. It is Trinity's ball, 86-79. 2:42 left to go. Right now, a 3-possession game. Adams to Fernandez, who will bring it up court. They're putting the press on. Double team on Fernandez, who might have gotten away with a push. Stickles is calling for the whistle. Fernandez back at midcourt. The officials have let them play very physical basketball all night. 10 seconds to shoot. Adams to Fernandez. 5 to shoot. It's good from mid-range. And Fernandez at 21. And the lead is now 9. 88-79. Inside to Liam Gertz. 2 big men going head-to-head. And Gertz is going to win that battle. Terrific move. 15 for Liam Gertz. 7-point lead once again. 1:50 left. 3-possession game. Last thing that they want to do is foul and put Fernandez at the line, but they do. Stickles was going for the ball and called for reaching in. So Fernandez will shoot 2 more. For Stickles, that's number 3. And Fernandez a chance now to make this a 9-point lead. And he does the first one to make it 8. 89-81. Brandon Hill out, Shaq Kokora in. He's with Adams, Owens, and Thompson on the other end. 23 now for Diego Fernandez. And a 9-point lead with a $1:40 left to go. Stickles in the paint and good. And a whistle right after the shot. And that's a timeout. 90-83, 1:33 left to play. I'll be right back. $1:33 left. Trinity 90, Pensacola Christian 83. The women's game, PCC won it 193. So we've had a whole lot of points here tonight between these two schools. Trinity with possession. Double team trap on Tatum Owens. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Trinity's ball. It was tipped. That was the correct call. It is right in front of me. I can tell you that ball was tipped. And now Coach Shank wants to use a 30-second timeout of his own. 1:25 left to go. Yeah, we had the sound muted during the timeout. Unless I made a mistake, everything should have been good. But wouldn't surprise me if I had made a mistake. It is 90-83, 1:25 left to go. And Trinity will have the ball just shy of midcourt with 22 seconds on the shot clock. I have completely lost track of the timeouts, so I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. Trinity's now at 47%. Pensacola at 57%. All right, we are ready for the final 125. Thompson, Fernandez, Owens, Hill, and Adams. Stickles, Bertinato, Gertz, Conlin, and Peck. Caden Pack is out. He had 5 fouls. Fernandez trying to use up some clock. Owens for 3. No. He had to shoot because there was only 2 seconds left showing. Chance for PCC. Peck for 3. Off the rim. A collision out of bounds. Trinity ball. Members of the baseball team over there cheering on their friends on the court right now. 90-83. Baseball plays Bob Jones University Friday night and Saturday afternoon. Friday single game at 6. Saturday doubleheader at 12. We'll have all 3 games for you right here. And we have ourselves a whistle and a foul on Luke Peck, his 3rd. Pensacola had to do that to stop the clock. And Tatum Owens is at the line. Only 2 shots tonight and he made them both. Those were early in the game. 72% on the season. Number 1 is good. That makes the score 91-83. Number 2 is good. I will very quickly give you all the final point totals once this game ends. That one for 3 from Conlon. Misses. Adams the rebound. He's trying to avoid the foul to keep the clock running. Fernandez across midcourt. 36 seconds left. Fernandez will lay it in. Well, Fernandez, he has 25, but tonight's player of the game, as you see Peck lay one in, Gerard Adams for his three-point prowess, 21 points and 5 three-pointers. So Gerard Adams, for the second consecutive time, is the player of the game. Taden Owens is back at the line for 2 more. Owens could be the third TCJ Eagle in 20 points. He just needs to make one of these. And there it is. So Taden Owens is the third TCJ man with 20 points tonight. And free throw number 2. And it is good. So that's 21 for Taden Owens, 96-85. Three-point shot buried by Conlon, who had a fantastic game. That's 28 for Blaze Conlon. And Conlon, that's his third three-pointer, 96-87. I didn't catch the reason for the whistle, but we have 19.6 seconds left. And Fernandez tries to avoid the contact, but this time he is fouled by Luke Peck. That's 4 on Peck. And Fernandez will go back to the line. 25 points at the moment. $96-88 is the score. I checked the official stats and the online score and my own. So it is 96-88 is the score. And Fernandez makes it 97. Tell you, everyone on this court should be proud of his performance on both teams, and everyone in the women's game as well. That's going to count as Shat Kakura puts it in just before the buzzer. For Trinity College of Jacksonville. Well, are they going to count that? Yes, they will. 99. Pensacola Christian College, 88. Very quickly through the point totals. Blaze Conlon, 28. Caden Pack, 18. Liam Gertz, 15. Paul Stickles, 12. Luke Peck, 7. Derek Woods, 6. Raul Bertinato with 2. For Trinity College of Jacksonville, Diego Fernandez, 26. Taden Owens, 21. Gerard Adams, 21. DJ Thompson, 13. Brandon Hill, 10. Alex Dawson, 6. Shaq Kakura, 2. Maximus Fuentes and Jaden Little played but did not score. At least right now, they didn't put that final one up. So we're going to go with 97-89. That's going to do it. What an exciting night here inside Trinity Gymnasium. I want to thank everybody for joining us on the live feed. All of our game day workers, there are many. Head coaches Zach Shank and Alicia Lewis, and all their fine staff, and the athletic director, John D. Jones. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity College of Jacksonville.